Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Igbi is said to have grown really pale upon hearing the fact that Olori Naomi had called for a brief meeting with women stakeholders of the Ooni of Ife's palace. Hey. They said that if there were no elephants in the jungle, the bush fallow would have become the king. Yes, so is it called Buffalo? I don't know what that name is. I've told you English is hard though. Okay, so they said she grew really, really pale. Now, you know that it's one thing for you to have access. Access is very important, okay? And when God grants you access to greatness, do not abuse it, because when you abuse it, you might be like Esther in the Bible. Esther, what is this? You might be like the woman that was replaced by Esther in the Bible. She had access, had everything. She abused it, and God took it away and gave to Esther. Now, where is this report going to? We are hearing that when Olori Naomi stormed the palace to give Ooni of Ife the white apparel, that she spent the night. Number one, that really, but that the living the light out of the Oloris, because that is one thing that they would never ever have imagined, that after all the babalawos, after all the planting of pots, after all the tilling of ground, after all the kabashing, after all everything they have done, to a point where they made the Ooni to go and be importing diviners, seers all over the place. People are saying, what kind of problem? Today is this diviner, tomorrow is that divine. That is what the man believes in. You can never stop it. What a person believes in is what they believe in. You have no right to question that. Now, none of them would have ever imagined that a time will come where this same woman will be reunited with her husband right there in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, and have to sleep there. Right now, the ritual was performed, the cleansing have been done, and all of that. That is why we are saying, oh, God bless us with another son, Thank you, Jesus, because very soon there will be with due respect to these great people, please. So right now, as we are hearing what is going on, they said that the Oloris, they won't hit head for ground. They won't do this, they won't do that. They don't know what to do. That they are so devastated over the fact that Olori Naomi passed the night in the palace. But what is the decoko right now? She used this opportunity to call a meeting, a brief meeting with the stakeholders, the women, different women group that are living inside the palace. They said the palace of the Ooni of Ife is a very huge gated community of traditional people. But fortunately for Olori Naomi, 75% of these people love her, want her. And that is what happens when God bless you. When God blesses you, indeed, nobody can curse you. And they said, when they found out that Queen Naomi was in the palace and she had requested for that meeting, they were so happy. They wanted to have that meeting with her. And they say Igbi was so down. A lot of things have been happening to Igbi lately. First of all, her truck carrying Saudi perfume, very expensive perfume, is stuck in Niger Republic. Oh, hey. Up until now, they say it has not come back. If care is not taken, she's going to lose over 150 million, because she said that was what they had right there in that truck, over 150 million naira. Now that one is happening. No, they say they are still battling with snake attack, all of that, such that even one of them is said to have, they have gone to appease Yami Osuronga in Ghana. They pursued them. They sent them back. So right now, as we are hearing what is going on, they said Nami called for this meeting where she spoke to the women and telling them that appreciating them for hanging in there and believing in her, and promising them that very soon, very, very soon, she will be coming back. And when she is coming back, when it's time for her to come back, nobody will even expect it that she would be with them. Basically, they said that meeting was to appreciate them because they have been there for her through thick and thin, hoping, praying, believing that everything, like everything, is going to be fine with Olori Naomi and the Ooni of Ife. They said women came out in their numbers. Those who were scheduled to go to work had to stop, made arrangement not to go to work again just because they wanted to wait for that meeting for Olori Naomi. And they said that was how they waited. And they said this terrified the living daylight out of Igbi. Igbi was pale, went bluish, was unhappy, like seriously unhappy over what she saw, that she could not believe that that was actually happening to her. You know that the worst thing that can happen to a person is to be in a place where you think that you have the authority to do and undo. Where you dare to think that money happens to be everything. Where you dare to think that, things will just remain the way they are with you, even when you know that there is a God that is able to fix things irrespective of the situation. That happens to be the worst thing that can happen to anybody. As we are hearing what is going on right now, they said Igbi has cried the living daylight out, was so angry, saying that there is nothing in this world that will ever make her trust people anymore. That the kind of betrayal that she has seen in this situation is the worst of its kind. But then again, I say, who betrayed who? What betrayal is, worse than seeing and knowing that a woman is married, staying in her matrimonial home. You go and you push her out and you want to take position. What betrayal is more than that? It's okay. Be there, dance, take pictures and all of that. When that is all you get, that's fine. If that's what you want, there is no problem. Because that is what they are getting from the Ooni of Ife, while Olori Naomi is getting the real deal. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, information. These are speculated information making the rounds on social media. I do not live in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, neither am I related to the monarch. And I'll say to my daily right, whatever you get on social media, you want to take it with a pinch of salt. If this information is true, this is exactly what we have heard. I'm going to bring you more update. Thank you.